considering they've not had much success on this map, let alone against TYLOO. And they might start reading exactly how TYLOO like to go about things. And this pistol, so far, is going for them. Advent is 1v3. He does have the bomb on his back, so if he wanted to, he could maybe rush up to A instead, but it is obviously being checked still, so it would be pretty hard for him to do anything with this. Mongols can get a good start on CT. I mentioned earlier in the first game that TYLOO played, of course, this morning, that they did look like they started a little bit cold, so if they do that today, could give Mongols a chance to build up some rounds on CT for sure.
As you can see, there is still a couple of weaker weapons here as well. Timing on this flash could be everything as the long push comes in. 9-10 is good for at least the one kill before he gets shut down. As I said, though, it's MP9s now that are left to hold the bomb site. And Blitz playing up close on the middle of default. Good job with his MP9. Comes out with one kill, stays alive.
Might be the first time I've actually seen it employed in CS2 on Overpass yet. As you say, maybe Overpass is a map that I haven't seen too much of in CS2 just yet. Yeah, okay. Straight through the edge of that monster smoke, and he uses the gap on the right-hand side of it to get himself 2 headshots. Just an absolute burst into the deep bomb site. Senzio has to stand tall. Oh, he gets 2. Pretty nice. Mercury will take Blitz in the meantime, though, so Senzio has to somehow make 2 even more, and I don't think it's going to be possible. Kaze catches him off. Great attempt from Senzio to basically hold the round all by himself. But now I think Techno has been spotted out as well. So, be pretty hard in a 1v3, but I think he'll go for it.
Looks like he will. Gonna have Advent on the right side of Monster here, though, to clear this angle immediately, and does so, but it costs him about half of his health. Now he's got one up in heaven, one down in the ramp that can just play this together. Knock time off as that bomb already is ticking away. Smokes towards the site, can't isolate the 1v1 on that angle. Fortunately, and taps the bomb. He looks to just hold it. It was actually begun to pull a rotation down from A, only now is 9-10 moving back in. As the A push begins to come true, a Molotov on the bomb site means he has nowhere to retreat to. Oh, and they clear that close corner on the smoke as well.
Nice.
Jamyoung takes out Techno. The bomb's going to go down with a few seconds to spare. And, well, a long-range MP9. He just doesn't have the weapon for that flank. It's all on Senzu. If he had slower on the mid-take either way from TYLOO this time around. More focus on Connector, I believe that is. Xenolo's already got the opening kill on the B side of things. As I was going to say they need to be cautious here. They do take that kill back towards Connector. Mercury's been tagged, I believe, pretty heavily, though, especially now as they lose Advent, it becomes troublesome. They only have 2 healthy players left in this 3-on-4.
Yeah, Mercury did well to win that duel with the Mac-10, to be honest, but even though he gets the M4 upgrade, Advent taken down on the corner of that smoke. Advent does get caught off a little bit like that sometimes. But he's not the star of the team, of course. That is what the likes of a Kaze or a Jamyoung can do. Let's actually, I really like this boost. That's a really nice little mid-round change up there for Mongols. In the middle of the default box, have a nice sightline into Connector. But Kaze will just swing short and rip the head off of Senzu. Overkill with the AWP. But Mzinho is going hunting, and Jamyoung would have to have some great reactions to take this one, and he checks it. Right. 35 seconds. Jamyoung and TYLOO, and Kaze actually, both of them have full utility, which is not something you see too often with 30 seconds to go in a round. Have full util, but Blitz, good reaction, finds Kaze. It's down to 9-10, and this time they don't have any of that utility to bank on. It's just 2 smokes and 2 flashes. Is that enough? We're about to see. Resmoke Monster with a good tempo from Mzinho. Ozio might have to go through that, but the communication to not realise they're already coming out short was not there, it seems. Now Blitz is very stuck in water, but he gets both somehow. Position, which of course has had that little tiny panel added in front of the van. You can just see there. That was added last night to stop feet being seen underneath it, I believe. Yeah, he's now tagged low. So TYLOO with 50 seconds. Working their way forward into A, and Advent's caught off 9-10. And
they're just going to swarm the A-bomb site now. Now with the op up close on the smoke, it's going to be hard for him to get a few kills out of this. He lands the no-scope on the Mosaic. So far, the only kill that came true for his team, unfortunately.
Surprised if it's a round that could very much get them back into the game very quickly on CT side of overpass. And if Jamyang's going to hit shots like that, it's going to be a quick path back. 2 headshots already. Advent with the dual leads gets one of his own, and the B rush from Mongols, a pure and adulterated B rush. Nothing more than that. He's getting absolutely eaten up by Jamyang. Advent swings his teammate, but they're ready for Merzier as well. Nicely done by Blitz. Get taken down by Mercury's MP9, and Advent's quick on this rotation, but they should be able to get the bomb planted pretty comfortably. Mercury can at least get an AK upgrade, so as we saw from the time before, it's hard to hit the MP9 shots from here, so at least he's got the AK instead. Long spray, okay, he finds 910. Techno's found Advent, at least his position. 2 players from behind, and that's a nice spin from Techno. Spinning on the top, back and forth, and now Advent's known. He's in the last 2. But Xenia still has a lot of control in water. And of course, if you have a player in water on B, you can do executes from there, and it's one of the most important portions of the map if you want to at least put pressure on B. Right into the smoke, Techno's going to try and clear it out, and they're actually just going to go straight through it with that control they had on short. Kaze is all the way back in ABC now. Smoke middle side is a safe plant that can come through. Even though it's a 5v4 retake, this could be quite tough.
On that player up close to him right there. He's in position for the retake, especially now as Mosaic kicks it off on the flank. Yeah, this looks pretty easy. Techno's already low. He's smoke right now. Actually gets the drop on 2 of them. Not bad, but I was going to say I don't expect a lot more. A single bullet will shut him down. Right. The defuse comes in with a few seconds to spare. They are fully invested. Bring it towards B, it looks like. Advent will be the first line of defense. I think they have a player back in Graffiti. It's not a heavy B defense by any means. As they start to swarm, nades going down. A little bit of damage being connected, but nothing too substantial. It's down to these rifle battles, and now they try and keep the numbers in their favor. And well, 910 does some pretty serious work. He gets 2 kills, assists, blitz on that 3rd one as well. And as you can see, suddenly it's a man advantage for the Mongols on the afterplan.
Let's see. I reckon with Kaze on the AWP, and actually Mercury and Kaze kitless, sure there's one that can be picked up on the right there, but I'll take an extra second or 2 to go toward and pick up. They're going to have to win these duels pretty quickly now. Mercury manages to catch Blitz in water, and Mzenio didn't expect 3 short though, surely not! Oh. But Senzu whiffs it, but there you go, there. Nade comes flying over, that'll do a little bit of chip damage to Jamyang, but not a whole lot, and Mosier and Kaze are happy standing with each other, holding the A-bomb site, one looking at long and a big off angle, and Kaze tasked with the entirety of bathroom. Now Mongols with the time against them, their positions will be known, and look at the rotation from TYLOO. Advent trusted with the entirety of B, and why not when Mongols will be committing toward A here. Kaze knows where these utilities are thrown in from. They will try and peek it together, but Jamyang's going to whiff his MP9 shots. Kaze's missed his shot. It's falling apart. 18 seconds. Mosaic has to step up. Do they expect him here, though? That's the thing. Having killed 2 players already, he'll just about get that kill. And the bomb planter, of course, needs to stay alive. Only just. Somehow, it's a 1v1, but it's Advent only on an MP9 versus 910's AK. And 910 is just staying put. Advent's managed to switch to a Galil. Good kill. Surely looking at a second. But, oh, he should have really got that trade. Senzu is the insurance policy, but it shouldn't have had to be activated. And there's that scout of Kaze tagged up. Does Senzu just try and walk this smoke, maybe? It could be their only chance in this round. It's a random play, but Mosaic reacts very quickly. And TYLOO, I think, are going to stay alive a little bit longer here.
Catches the legs of Mosaic there coming through the smoke. No more players to the outside, though. That will be very difficult to deal with. Yeah. Might actually lead to this round going the way of TYLOO at the end. themselves another pick back towards long. A smoke goes straight down to stop any trades from coming in there, and well, this is getting out of control. They do still know there's a player still close long though. Mercury's pinned in the corner. Problem is there's 2 more players on the way up already on top of the 2 who are already on the bomb site, so this is going to be damn near impossible to penetrate the defenses, and as you can see, it's just not happening. The ops here, all 3 of them are here now, as Blitz and 9-10 have both been just kind of stagnated on the push with very little time left as well. Okay, the smoke fades. Advent left standing in the open. He gives Blitz a quick kill. He knows where they both are at this point, but he doesn't have great time. And
side, 9-10's picked up Kaze's, and he's removed Advent. It's getting ever harder for TYLOO. Now 50 seconds to get a bomb plant. If they choose B here, I'd like that. They are sort of lurking around top of con, waiting to see if TYLOO show any more. Only Jamyoung really is here. Ward off against a play, and that's a big information push from Mosaic. Removes Techno, and he can now fall back. Even with 2 HP intact, it's still a big kill. 9-10 looking to pull it defensively. Spots the shadow, though, and there goes Mercury, and the bomb is working its way up toward A. The rotation from Mosier was incorrect. 3v2 to figure this one out for Mongols.
Yeah, almost being a bit too slow here. They might have had a chance to capitalize before the rotations came up. Instead, Mosaic ready on the bomb site and getting away with another kill. He had a lot of success while already low health. Even that previous frag he got, I think he was in like 40 before the exchange, takes 1 bullet and then gets away with another kill afterwards. But it's all on Jamyoung, 1 on 2 to try and keep TYLOO in this as they fight for the overtime. The up back on long, Blitz up close to the stairs.
I personally doubt it, but we're about to find out. Plenty of utility for Mongols on their T-pistol, starting T-side. 2 HE grenades and 2 flashes after a couple of smokes have been thrown in. Let's go.
Straight out ramp. Sandwich smoke, I'm guessing that was meant to land on stairs. Did actually as well, but on our way they get out, they get the bomb planted. It's only going to be a retake from the CTs without a kit as well, which could be a problem. So they're going to need to move quick as they come back in towards the bomb site, and well, they're actually being pushed down rather in towards the CT spawn, which will delay massively. Kaze has the help of a teammate, but he's struggling to deal with these Glocks up close. There is going to be Mercury pushing across. He was hoping to get the flank in from bench, but it's been stopped. The Glocks are just too much. Kaze's alone, somehow alive, having gotten himself 3 kills. He was on track for an ace, just doesn't have the time for it.
Yeah, actually crazy that Kaze managed to get 3 kills, and crazy that he hasn't gone down.
That's what their goal is, and well, Kaze with the op is going to try and stop that from happening. Blitz at least with 1 tread on the Advent. Molly the CT deeper so that they can get out. Haven't already put the smokes down on stairs and jungle. The problem is the rotations are already all coming in. Got 2 players in the CT spawn, a third about to join them. 1 back over towards short, and how much room are they really going to have to get this bomb down? Just having to stick it towards triple right there, which I was going to say could have been dangerous if the spam came from short, but I don't think it landed.
4, 10. Oh, gets both kills, and Mosaic a little bit late perhaps coming up the corner to make a lot of noise, and Mzinho was ready for that one too. Kaze.
Player up in the ladder room. They'll send him up short, everyone else group him back towards apps.
Yeah, they picked everyone off nicely when it was the pistols, when it was
Heavy
stacked.
rotates.
But yeah, you are exactly right. There is a 3rd player rotating in. That is Advent. Help out Jamyoung and Mosaic. We'll realise what exactly is going on, but that's a great entry. Techno finds 1. Jamyoung is so blind. Damn, that was a firework display of flashes, and they've done exactly the same thing against a full buy. 6 stuff for Mongols. We shall see. It's going to be another fast B play coming in. Jamyoung again stuck on default. At least gets 1, and he does catch Techno mid-air, but can't finish the kill. Advent at least gets his 1 in the meantime, and they are positioned nicely towards short, but it's a 3v3 after plant that TYLOO kind of have to win.
Yeah. Necessity really to kickstart the game for them. Advent, he's been looking crisp. So Senzu on default. Techno's low health already as well, so it's this op that has to get a lot of the heavy lifting done, and it's not going to happen. Techno instead, he hits a quick headshot. Just about gets out of that Molotov, but it's going to spread, forcing him right into the op crosshair, and Kaze doesn't miss those shots. It's pretty straightforward.
He gets the timing. Mazare just walked away from it. And then Senzu ducks under the crosshair. Break's going to find Advent up close. Oh, and that should have been a kill for him as well. That puts Kaze under so much pressure. And Techno just deletes both of them. Jam Young 1v4, MP9, not going to happen.
No chance. They just got rolled over. The Mongols come straight back with a dominant round, which is really a worst case scenario for TYLOO. Do not have money to buy in this next round either. So even an MP9 being saved could be useful at this stage. 7-1 for the Mongols. They are making quick work of Mirage right now. Oh, he's been spotted. And he has been destroyed.
12. But yeah, I mean, props to them for staying with it and staying mentally engaged. Because sometimes you can be 6-0, 7-1 up, and then suddenly just relax a little bit, and out of nowhere it's 7-5 at half, and the game's very much on. But at the moment, TYLOO can only make an 8-4, and it's looking like that is a necessity at this point to stay alive in the series.
Senzu, not quite able to get that second kill, unfortunately. That would have been a big find. Instead, his teammates are getting picked off across the map. Easily the best round we've seen from TYLOO so far. Early success is had. Oh, Senzu made an eyes trying to drop down. That's unfortunate.
Try the silent drop, yeah.
Player waiting
to
for him.
beat.
Yeah, with 9-10 alone. He's been having a good game, and he should have this kill on Kaze, but I don't know how much more is going to be realistically allowed to found here. There's a player in on ramp that he likely won't expect. Let's see. We'll go on CT, and as I said, the one ramp.
It's like Advent is just scrambling around, trying to find himself in a good spot. So they mess up their synergy. And as soon as Mercury gets removed, Advent is just waiting to be killed. Jam Young caught off by Techno. And then at the moment, TYLOO just can't get those 2 rounds in a row. Kaze needs a big round. Mongols, don't go through the smoke. You could be feeding Kaze a big round. Oh, did you see the leg of him creeping into jungle? I'm not sure. That's Senzu getting into a even stronger position because both TYLOO players are on A. 55 seconds for them to figure this out. As long as they figure out that both TYLOO players are on A and get the information, they should be fine. And Zenio could get back and get both of them back. Oh, bit whiffy. Just about recovers. You definitely won't be expecting Kaze under with an AWP. That's the last position you expect Kaze as the AWPer. Once they figure it out, there it is. They can escape toward B and most likely get a free 9th.
I just left saving. Escape through ramp. Even with his up being carried forward, they'll only have enough for one rifle to be dropped by Kaze. Mosea and Advent can just about scrape them out themselves, so won't be terrible actually.
Faster A play perhaps for the Mongols, and Mercury, chance he could get caught there if he plays around that position a little bit too long. His top con smoke is quite deep, which means he has to swing quite wide to get away, and he's kind of in the open here. Surely he gets taken down. Mercury does really well to find one, surely not 2. Nick, yes, and Zinio takes it, but Advent, that's just another whiff from him. Blitz, or remove Mosier, and now Jamian and Kaze once again, the 2 players who you want to work out. I'm afraid are not in a position to do much.
Because his teammates have already started pushing that A bomb site, but look at the bomb. It's actually out in mid right now with short and connector players on either side. That could have made things very difficult, but they're pulling it back. They're making it work. Techno does what he can, but it's only a single kill from jungle and a whip shot from 9-10. Never mind. Worst case scenario for them to lose the pistol in such a fashion as well. Coming into the guns, needing 10 in a row just for an overtime. In theory, it's achievable, but not going to be easy at all. 9-10 straight up mid. Only gets 1 to do some decent damage on the Kaze as well. Should be good enough for the trade, and indeed, that comes through eventually with Mosea pulling something back from the underpass. Oh, but
Yeah.
he didn't expect that angle deep in on short.
Unfortunately not.
Jamio
And he
has
tried to make
no
his way up
idea.
Con at the right time, but yeah. He's about to die to me.